Have you ever caught yourself wondering, who is the one doing the thinking? Not what you are thinking, but what is aware that you are thinking at all. Most of us never stop long enough to ask that question. We are too busy being the thoughts, too busy being the emotions, too busy being the story we tell ourselves about who we are. But ancient India asked this question thousands of years ago, and the answer they arrived at, through the Upanishads, through Vedanta, through centuries of the deepest inquiry the human mind has ever attempted. The answer is so simple and so radical that it still stops people in their tracks today. The answer is, you are not the thoughts. You are the one who watches them. You are not the emotions. You are the one who feels them moving through. You are not the body. You are the awareness in which the body appears. In Advaita Vedanta, one of the oldest and most profound philosophy traditions in the world, consciousness is not something you have. It is something you are. It is not produced by the brain the way heat is produced by fire. It is the very ground of existence itself, the screen on which everything appears. The Sanskrit word for this is chitta, pure awareness, pure knowing, not knowing this or that, just the simple, luminous fact of being aware. Let me give you an image. Think of a cinema screen. Films appear on it. Dramas, comedies, tragedies. Characters laugh and cry. Wars are fought. Love stories bloom and shatter. The screen holds all of it. But the screen itself is never touched by any of it. When the lights come on, the screen is exactly as it was, unchanged, unmoved, complete. Vedanta says your true nature is that screen. The thoughts, the emotions, the memories, the fears, these are the film. They appear in consciousness. They play out in awareness. But they are not you. They never were. This is what Adi Shankaracharya, the great 8th century philosopher who systemized Advaita Vedanta, pointed out to again and again. He called this pure awareness Brahman, the one infinite consciousness that underlies all of existence. He said something that should have changed everything when people first heard it. Tat Tvam Asi. That thou art. What he means was, the awareness you are looking for is not somewhere else. It is not behind a temple door or at the end of a meditation retreat. It is what is reading these words right now. It is what is listening to these words right now. It is what is hearing this voice right now. The very fact that you are aware that it is, that is the whole thing. Now you might be thinking, okay, but that seems too simple. If I am pure consciousness, why do I feel so confused, so anxious, so lost? And this is where Vedanta introduces one of its most important ideas, Maya, the appearance of separation, the veil that makes one consciousness appear as many individual selves, each one convinced it is separate, limited, mortal, and alone. It is not that Maya is a lie exactly. It is more like a dream that feels completely real while you are inside it. The moment you wake up, you do not destroy the dream. You simply see it for what it is. Vedanta says that most human suffering comes not from what happens to us, but from this fundamental case of mistaken identity. We think we are the character in the film. We forget we are the screen. And the entire purpose of philosophy, of meditation, of self-inquiry is simply to remember. The Kena Upanishad asks, Keneshitam patati preshitam manha. By whose will does the mind move? By whose light does the eye see? By whose power does the ear hear? Not by any external force, not by the brain or the body, but by the silent, luminous awareness that you already are and have always been. You do not achieve consciousness. You cannot lose it. You can only forget it temporarily, the way you forget a dream the moment you fully awake. This is the invitation of Vedanta, not a belief system, not a religion, a direct investigation into your own experience, right now in this moment. Who is aware that you are listening? That one. That is what you are looking for. And it has never been anywhere but here. It was always been here, in you.